we go. Hello there, thanks for joining me. I am AVStoryteller, and this is my Let's Play The Witcher Wild Hunt. Thanks for joining me again. Let's get back right into the action. We rejoin Geralt in the hedge maze. Stop jumping for joy. The quest is a matter of life and death. We don't have access to our inventory at the moment. We have just left Trish after a very sexually charged scene where we were given the opportunity to kiss Trish. I did not. I'll come back to why I didn't later. But the whole purpose now is to get out the labyrinth, find the saddled horses, and escape with this young maid that seems to have been targeted by the witch hunters. Now we are wearing his mask, and that seemed to have been enough to fool the witch hunters thugs because they attacked Geralt. There were 3 of them. We beat them down, and now we are trying to find our way. Right, today's Jibber Jabber is brought to you by something very new, which was recommended, called it's a Trappist beer, which is a Belgian beer, and this particular one that I found, and it's the only one I could find, is called West Mal Dubbin. This dark reddish Dubbin is brewed within the walls of a Trappist abbey on a small scale under the supervision of the monks. The income is used for their daily life to maintain the abbey. A major share of the profit is donated to charity. This living beer ferments again in the bottle. Store the bottle in the upright position. 7%. Wow, that's pretty strong. Only 330 milliliters. That's 33 milliliters. Can you see that properly? There you go. And I have not taken a single sip out of it yet, so I mean, it's a good colour. I do like them dark. That's really nice, actually. Okay, let's move on. I can see why it's probably only like 330 milliliters, which is the same as that can of Coke. Certainly not the strongest ale I've drank. There was one at an ale festival close to where I lived, which was called Wolf, very appropriate given the situation, and that was 10%. It's not an ale you want to start off the day with, because then your taste buds are not in the best condition to taste the rest of the ale at the ale festival. Quest updated, a matter of life and death. Let's make sure everything is recording, which it appears to be. Fantastic. Okay. Meet Trish and Albert in the stables. Still have access to our Witcher spells, or hexes, or abilities, whatever you want to call them. But we don't have access to any swords. We don't have access to our inventory, so I can't even change that noon-race decoction in the bottom left there, which is being used.
Oh, I began to worry.
I had a little problem, nothing I can handle.
Ran into some trouble.
Hunters? Will they come here?
No, we've got some time. But please send someone to the garden. Needs a little tidying.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Trish giving me a very long sideways look.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Great. So where are we going?
Excellent. So where are we gonna get away to?
You? Nowhere. It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
What happened at the fountain? I'm sorry, I acted irresponsibly. It was the wine. Too strong.
No need to apologize. It was nothing.
Yes. Nothing.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
Okay, quest updated. A matter of life and death. Find a boat headed to Skellige. Oh, it's main quested us. Receive 50 experience points. Quest updated. Collect them all. Quest updated. Failed. Collect them all. Quest completed. A matter of life and death. New quest. Now or never. Wow, there was a lot there. Let's stick in a cheeky quick save. And see if we can find out what on earth that was failed quest was. Collect them all. Collection of Gwent cards. I'll not lose any sleep over that. Okay. Just check that completed quest. Where did it go? Matter of life and death. Just to see if there's any extra flavor text at the end. Young Albert's rescue did not prove to be Triss's slickest extraction ever. First she had trouble even finding the young council miss amidst the throng of revelers, and then Geralt ran into trouble with a group of witch hunters infiltrators. Still, with a bit of luck and a bit of cunning, our heroes managed to escape the residence and smuggle Veldebud out without a scratch on him. Mission accomplished. Geralt and Triss had proven once again how well they work together as a team, but as a couple, well, the event at Veldebud's only complicated matters. Right. Is it me, or it just felt a bit forced at romance there, especially, well, not so much forced, but yeah, I don't know, natural. She went from stone cold sober to like very drunk. Obviously playing it up. Where's Roach? No doubt having a few drinks and some hors d'oeuvres himself. Right, let's pick a destination. Right, okay, right, we're really out of the way. Wow, look at the size of this place compared to Novigrad itself. It's huge. So what we got? That. No. We need to start this play. We need to start this play and get Dudu out of hiding. Get information from the medic. We need to do that one as well before we leave. So a couple of things to do. Let's change over our potions. That one's run out. It's a good one. I like that one. That's not much use. I'll put that one in. Armor. Let's change back into the good stuff. Weapon conditions 71, 100. Okay, that 71 could do with a bit of prodding. 86, we're good. What rune stones do we have? Poison, freeze, stun. Lesser Chernobog. Attack power. I'm not entirely sure exactly what 2% attack power would do. I don't want to put a disabling effect on my silver weapon, because if we're coming across undead, things like poison or blind or stun or stagger, or maybe not so much stagger, but like not going to really have much effect on undead. I'd rather have runes which actually would give me benefits rather than affects the enemy. You know, things like, you know, it gives me extra health regeneration, extra adrenaline points regeneration, stuff like that. Stuff that I know will work every single time. When intensity, actually intensity, add 2 to Quinn.
Fast, Roach.
Come on, Roach. Oh, what have I done? Let's throw a bomb, as you do, you know, nonchalantly as you're riding along. New marker Karsten. It's just gone midnight. Full pelt. Through the hills and dales of Novigrad. Slightly a bit. Check the map. We're going to head for the place to sing. I think, although it is the middle of the night, so maybe talk to the medic. We'll see how we feel when we get there.
You need to patch your hair now.
Whoa!
But we know where to go.
Hey, yeah.
Bloody man there.
I look even more menacing with my mask on.
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lot. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
I can't pick a fight with every guardman along the way still. Why can't they go to Novigrad? I don't know the reason why. I haven't heard anything about overpopulation or anything like that, so, you know, let's probe the issue.
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Precisely.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
There's more than one guard there, probably. So we'll not use Axie. I'm really going to give up hundreds of my gold pieces in this world. Mimir, yeah, not a problem. Wouldn't even think about it. Okay. Let's try the Axie and hope he hasn't got any friends close by.
Let these people pass.
What experience points received?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad. That's a chance of a new life.
Stay off the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hares in a field bared by winter. But you was cast in a different mould than us. More like the hero that lies in the tomb neath Crookback Hills. Tomb's in a cave in a hillside. Downwarren's at the foot of the hill. Folk say treasure inside's a sight to behold. Huge hoard. Might find something that suits you. Good luck.
That's nice. Receive 25 experience points. And a quest, no doubt. Oh, let's have a look at our character points. See if we've got anything to spend. No, no points at the moment. Check the map. time. 15, plenty. 7 cats in. Meet Lambert at the 7 cats in. Oh, what? Forgot all about that. Oh, that's definitely happening. Bit midnight rendezvous with a fellow witcher. There's some quests that you just have to do at the right kind of time. I'm going to leave that mask on because it's just not so cool. And the ladies love it. Oh dear. Thank you. He told us to try the veal. Nonchalant as ever. Gives me. Try to find my walk key. Here we go.
All right, high time you explain some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short
Doesn't
version
taste
or
like
the long
something.
one?
Very nice, actually. Want to hear it all. That was JK and JB. Thank you very much for that recommendation. If I see any more Trappist Beer, I'm actually heading down to York next week, and there's a going camping, canoeing, gorge walking. It's going to be awesome. But in York, there's a medieval style pub eatery called. Oh, it's got a mad name, like the Terrible Sins or something like that. I can't believe I just forgot. The names have gone completely out of my head. But the point is, they have a huge store of very difficult to find Belgian beers. So I will be perusing their wares when I'm down there. Oh, it's called. I think it's called the Trembling Madness. I know it's a cool name, but it's like a very medieval style bar and restaurant. So I don't know. Google it. Trembling Madness, York, UK, not New York, obviously. Let's hear it all.
Let me hear the whole thing.
I had a friend. Aiden was his name.
You had a friend?
Oh, fucking hilarious. I met him soon after I'd accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Ogre of Elander. Aiden had been hired to kill it. He was a witcher from the School of the Cat.
Go on. How did that work out?
Far as I remember, the ogre was killed in the end.
Yeah. After it gutted my employer, we really didn't have a choice. I cut a deal with Aiden. We joined forces, split the reward for killing the ogre between us. After that, we worked together a lot. Hands down the best man I'd ever met. I mean, I like you, you know that. Still, no comparison.
So what happened to him?
What happened to him?
Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And Yad Karadin?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
That'll explain why he was shown no mercy. Sorry.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy. Just your help. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
Speaking of which, I'm glad I got another bottle of that, because that's going down far too quickly.
Vienne?
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Karadin.
Now, why would I help you?
Because I'm dead charming like. Because I'm gonna ask you nicely.
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beer, for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
That's a very small beer tankard.
I was part of Caradin's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. I've fallen out with the lot. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. Word around town is he's changed.
I'm sorry, but I noticed this when Geralt was speaking with Menga, how they all sort of sit forward like this whenever they're sitting down. Just having a conversation, both leaned heavily forward all the time. It's just a funny, not exactly comfortable position. I mean, it looks very confident. It's like very authoritative, like hands on the table. But I prefer the more laid back approach. What do you mean, changed?
Caradin's changed? What do you mean?
He's dropped all his old connections. Stopped taking on petty killings.
How dare he?
He's hidden himself away in some hole. Must be planning something big.
Who was Caradin's associates?
Who else was in Caradin's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond and Lund, but they've scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tretogor, Hammond to Skellige, and Lund...
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match. Well,
No love lost
you've
there,
only
though.
Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
I have been reliably informed that the different colours in the text, the dark yellow, like the one I'm on at the moment, would indicate that it ends the conversation. But the lighter coloured ones would, a flavour text, maybe not end the conversation, but it's like, that's the direct line, the straight line. So let's go for some flavour text. Why did you join them?
What about you? What's your story?
Scoia'tael. Unit was decimated, so I joined Caradin. They never treated me as an equal. No. I could hit a sparrow from 100 paces, but I was never good enough for Caradin. He always preferred that cunt Sleaze.
You have a hand in the murder of the Witcher Aiden?
Perhaps. I don't remember.
Tell us about Hammond.
We need information about Hammond.
Caradin's right-hand man once. When the band broke up, he went back to Pharaoh whence he had come. He's a pirate now. Even the Jarls
Respect?
treat him with respect.
Hammond the pirate. Dread pirate Hammond and Sleaze?
This, Sleaze. Where can we find her?
Sleazy.
She's done well for herself. Runs a brothel in Tretogor, the kind rich men
Tretogor.
frequent. Whores suck information out of them. Then she sells it.
Name of this brothel.
The Black Lily. Sleaze always did have horrible taste.
Surprised they didn't call it the Black Pearl. Other members of the band, we need to contact them. We're putting the band back together.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Sleaze.
Don't go looking for Caradin. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
Wow. Wow. Lambert was... Wow. trust Lambert. I'm just going to defer to his judgment. I know the only thing that's stopping me is that I know he's heavily emotionally involved because of, like, obviously his feeling for this Aiden, which might be clouding his judgment. I'm thinking. But if you start questioning your fellow witches, where does that lead?
Do whatever you think's right, Lambert. Not here to preach morals.
Do what you think is right? Only one thing worse than cold-blooded murder. Hypocrisy. Informers, racists, snitches.
Vienne, bloody hell, what is it?
They've come for me, Baron. I told you someone would, sooner or later.
Necessary.
Shit.
My ballad stands on 3 pillars.
Ouch.
Good food, good drink.
Strangers, no strange.
Damn it. It is what it is. Receive 2 experience.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige. Try to squeeze something out of Hammond. I'll go to Tredegor and meet with Celise.
No, can I go? Can I do that one? Damn it. Wait, we need to talk first.
Lambert, let's talk about this.
No, let's not. This is one of those situations, serious situations, when you don't ask unnecessary questions and just help your friend.
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck.
A quest updated following the thread. Find a boat headed to Skellige. Convenient. Let's check that out on the map. This dank establishment is host to a shady clientele. Seems that my mission is still right there, though I can't quite access it. Cheeky quick save. Missing letter. Wanted, a woman who knows her way around the kitchen, isn't overly perturbed by coarse catcalls from the regular low-life generous pay. We shan't sell any hard drink to youth and children younger than 18 years of age unless they are with their parents. I'm quite sure that never existed. Innkeepers beware, if you encounter a gentleman by the name of Odrin, have nothing to do with him unless it's reporting him to the city guard. This miscreant slept in my inn for well on 3 weeks and decamped without what a great word, decamped without paying a copper of his bill. That thing, we only talk about gold, we're not talking about brass pennies, copper penny, silver shillings, it's all gold crowns. On his way out, stole a cask of wine and a silver dining set meant for our wealthier guests' use. Odrin. Hopefully we'll come across this Odrin. The Pastiflora, a house of luxury and pleasures, both carnal and spiritual, is looking to hire a full-time waitress. Candidates should be 25 years old or younger, attractive and quick learners. Industry experience preferred but not required. Those interested should contact Madam Serenity. Marrying your daughter off. Your son finally found himself a bride. You yourself getting hitched a second time. Remember, the band makes the wedding, and there's none better in town than Johnny Music Man and his merry mate. Our repertoire includes such evergreen hits as Dunny Boy, Here Comes the Bride, and of course everyone's favourite, Old Lang Ballantine. Don't delay, reserve your date today. Johnny Music Man. Johnny Music Man. That's awesome. Why have I got my map marker here? Is it supposed to be pointing at this fast travel? That's seems a bit forced. Classical gear. Whoa, what? I accidentally clicked on something. And all of a sudden you're halfway across the world. You can fast travel while on the boat by pulling up the world map. I never knew that. Where have I ended up? Obviously had one too many ales. Again, the map marker is pointing directly where I am at. Following the thread, multiple location, go to Faro and look for Hammond. Okay, near the while wallowing in the bits, Novigrad's worst and most notorious slum, the Witcher took the contract on the monster committing horrendous murders under the cover of darkness. At the time, he never suspected the story of starting in the gutter would end in a luxurious manner. Near the Novigrad dock, Geralt ran into his old brother at arms, Lambert. Geralt's surprise grew when he realized that the Chimera they both were hunted was not the chief reason for Lambert's presence in the city. Before they could sit down for a heartfelt chat, the two witches had to deal with their dishonest contractor. How many times will men try to cheat witches out of honest pay for honest work before they learn? That taken care of, Geralt could now talk to Lambert. It turned out he was hunting the people responsible for the death of his friend Aidan, a witcher from the Cat School. Lambert had learned Aidan had been murdered by a gang of hired thugs led by the man named Jad Karadin. Geralt decided to help Lambert, and the two set off on a path to revenge. So where is this place? Where is this place I should be going? Why does the map marker forever seem to be following me around? Where is Faro? It's probably on Skellige, that's why it's might be a bit confused, isn't it? That's why it's confused, it's on Skellige. How do I get to the bigger map? That's probably exactly why it's looking funny. Okay, but before we do that, we need to go to the place to sing. So let's find us another map marker and correct the anomaly that just happened there. Go there. Where has all the rum gone? Stunning an opponent with Axie increases your chance of dealing him an immediate finisher. That's interesting to know. Cannot save the game right now for some reason.
They say some witches spy for the black ones.
How are we doing for time? Ooh! We are there. We are really there, aren't we? Let's find out exactly where plays this thing. Let's see if we can just get round the corner there before this. Oh, hello. Are these murmurs?
Changeling rescued!
Another
Or
drifter
the
in
witch's
from Temeria.
triumph! A thrill from the quill of a poet. Her talent Goliath, performed by the Foxen, led by Madame Reynard.
Sick of it all.
In the city's blood gutter, the butcher's yard.
Well, you're easy enough on the eye.
Sick.
Ladies,
Sick of it all.
gentlemen, rabble, knowing but the vernacular, cravers of all things exciting, spectacular. Irina and the Foxen
Another
invite
drifter
you to
in from
behold
Temeria.
a pageant, a play. You will be bold. Come at sundown. Come to laugh. Come to cry tears galore. You'll spare no applause. Bravo! You will roar.
You seek someone, stranger?
That's awesome. Right, I'm going to leave it there for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and join me next time when we go on and, you know, the show must go on. So, until then, take care of yourself. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.